Hey guys! It honestly feels like it's been a few days since I filmed my October favourites. It actually is mental. I was just looking around thinking about what I was going to put in my favourites and realised that everything that I've still been using pretty much was in my last month's favourites. So anyway, I do have a selection. There's not very many beauty favourites in here because I've kind of just been using up old products and I haven't really bought anything new because I've been buying presents for other people for Christmas. So, starting off, I'm going to talk about some candly favourites. I've just had this on, so that's why there's like a bit of wax in the middle. But this is the Next Festive Spice candle. It smells so good. It smells like the winter potpourri that my grandma used to have in her house. It's all, you can smell the cloves and cinnamon and nutmeg, and it just actually smells like Christmas spices, and it throws its scent really, really well, and it burns up to 55 hours according to the jar. And at £7, I thought that was a really, really good buy. I don't have the lid on because I was literally just burning it. I didn't want to put it on. But it has a really nice ribbon around it with a little cutout of a Christmas tree made of wood that says Winter Wonderland. And next up is a candle that was £6.99, and it's the Yankee Candle Simply Home Holiday Magic. So this smells very similar, but it's a bit more sweet. So it's still kind of, it would be like sugar and spice, is what I would say, kind of like, I don't know, like a Christmassy crumble or something. It smells really good, and this is what we've had burning in our dining room at the moment. So it says on it that it does have cinnamon in it, and I think it might have a bit of pine as well. So yeah, these two, I've only started burning festive candles in the last couple of days because I really, really wanted to hold off until December, but then I've been filming festive videos today and I just felt in the mood for having festive candles. So there we go. And next up is a bit of food stuff, which I don't think I've put in for a while. So it's this luxury extra virgin olive oil with garlic from the Garlic Farm. I picked this up a few months ago from a food festival in Tewkesbury, which is by where I'm living now, but I was saving it to use until we moved into our new house, and it is so good. It smells like you've put in garlic granules. It doesn't smell like you've put in fresh garlic with the oil, but if you've smelt garlic granules, it smells like that. But it's been really, really great for when I make like a lot of garlicky recipes, and if I want to just add a little extra hit, it's been really great for that. So next up is the kind of festive-y one, which is something that I picked up back in June as well. I think I picked both of them up in June, but it's the Monin syrup in chocolate cookie flavour, and it's for specialty coffee, but I don't drink coffee, so on a Monday night when I go into work, and Monday night shifts are always horrible, it's always dead, the customers are always moody it seems, and so I make me and my work colleague a special hot chocolate with marshmallows and this in, and it tastes so good. So it's limited edition, so I'm not entirely sure if they've still got it out, but if they do I will definitely link it to you. If not, I'll just give you a link to their site, and it tastes exactly like a chocolate chip cookie to a scary extent. And then next up is something that I'm a bit behind on picking up, which is the Garnier Micellar Oil Infused Cleansing Water for dry and sensitive skin. So I've used their normal micellar water and their Skin Active one, I think it's called. It's the one that's like got a blue tinge. And this one I found is a bit more moisturising, and it's a little bit harder to get my eye makeup off than the normal micellar water, but I really like the way it smells and the way it feels on the rest of my skin, and it's kind of been helping to actually sort out my dry patches and bring them to the level of moisture that the rest of my face is without making the rest of my face oily. So I'm really, really pleased with this. Just because it's got oil in definitely doesn't mean it's going to make your face oily. And then this is something that I'm really sad that I'm having to put into my favourites, but it's Sudocreme skincare cream, ideal for home or away, because I don't know if you can see from there, but I've basically been suffering with really, really bad eczema on the back of my hands. I'm allergic to the soap I use at work, but I have to use it over and over again all during my shift, and a couple of days ago and even yesterday it got so bad that my skin was actually cracking and bleeding in 7 different places on the back of my knuckles. And I put some of this on last night. I put it on twice and it's not cracked at all today. Even the bits that like were at their worst don't feel too bad, so I'm going to carry on putting this on and bring it to work with me from now on, so that I can keep kind of putting it on every time my hands get really sore. And they were really itchy yesterday, and just scratching them obviously made them more likely to crack and the skin more sore, but they haven't been itchy at all today after I put it on. So yay, Soya Creme. And then finally, so this is a really weird favourite for me because it's not got anything that I usually have in it, but it is my Notes and Dreams, Thoughts and Schemes notebook from That Lane Company. I actually got this in their blogger box, which I filmed an unboxing of for you guys, and it's what I've been living out of for the last month. So you all know, I didn't even do my life update at the beginning of this video, but I will do it at the end. So I moved house on the 28th of October, and this is what I've been living out of since. It's got all of my Christmas plans, it's got like a record of every Christmas present I bought every day. It had all a list of the furniture that we needed for moving house. When we went to IKEA, we bought this and jotted down all the things we needed and wanted in it, and it has just been an absolute lifesaver. It's got my entire life in it right now. I like the design, I like the fact that it's nice and simple and kind of calming in the colours. It's not too thick, so it's easy to pop in my handbag, and it's just got my entire life in at the moment. So now that my favourites are done, I'm going to do a very small life update because I don't really have that much to chat about. This month I've been pretty much just preparing for Christmas. I'm feeling a little bit stressed out because it's the first Christmas that I'm ever going to be hosting Christmas at my own house. I feel like an adult for the first time, and it's the first Christmas that I'm going to be living I'm not going to be spending it in my hometown where I was born, where I've spent it literally every single year. So I'm not going to be seeing any of the family that I normally see, apart from my mum and my sister, who are coming up to spend like from the 23rd onwards. And it's a weird year because during December my work gets really busy and my hours are going to go mental, even though I'm meant to be working part-time, and I just know I'm not going to have that much time. So I've been really stressed about as well trying to like stretch it financially, because we don't own any Christmas decorations, we don't own a tree, we literally have nothing. So me and my boyfriend are going to have to go out and buy all our Christmas decorations from scratch. And I want them to be nice, I want them to be special and something that we can keep for every year, but it's just really hard to do. So I've been kind of stressed out about that. I've had a bit of a bad mental health month. I think I was really missing my sister, I was really missing my friends from back home. I still haven't met very many people in the new town that I'm in. And I was just kind of really like stressed out about the whole moving process, unpacking. My work hours went up because we were really busy for 2 weeks, and I just kind of like came crashing down last week. And I've been feeling a bit rubbish for a couple of weeks. So on Tuesday I went up to see my sister in Plymouth, or down to see my sister in Plymouth, to kind of cheer me up and give her advent calendar presents, which you will kind of have heard about in my advent calendar video if you've seen it. So that kind of like gave me a massive boost, and I'm really excited to see her in December, and I'm hoping she's going to be able to stay for quite a few days. So that's basically my life update. It's just been a bit of a rubbish month. Just moving house takes so long. I didn't realise how long it would take. Like, we've been here for a month now, and I think there's still one box to unpack, and nothing's quite as I want it. But in the next month it will be sorted, I'm sure. So thank you guys for watching this. I'm sorry it got really rambly and sad at the end, but I'm really grateful if you've watched this far. So please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you. See you soon, guys. Bye.